Welcome to today's math lesson. This is the final day of our review. Let's get to it. Today's learning target. I can use the order of operations to solve multi-step problems. I hope that sounds familiar. Let's take a look at our first problem. Wow, look at that. 3 sets of parentheses. Okay, now we're going to make sure we're going to keep in mind all 4 steps. When we take a look at this problem, you already know the first thing that popped out to me, the parentheses. But upon closer examination, we see we have exponents, we have multiplication, division, and addition and subtraction. So what do we do first? Yep, parentheses. 3 sets. Which set should we start with? Well, that's up to you. The parentheses, the set that you start with is up to you. I like to start from the left and work my way right. And that's what we're going to do right now. So this leftmost set of parentheses here has 4 times 7 in it. And thank you, Reflex Math. That's 28. I'm going to write that right below there. And the next set of parentheses, let's see here. That's 24 divided by 2. Another math fact. Thank you, Reflex Math. That's 12. And in this final set of parentheses, I see 2 steps. I need to do, let's see, do I need to do the exponent first or subtraction first? Well, if you take a look over here at our chart, we have to do exponents before subtraction. So that's what we'll do. Let's see, 3 cubed, or 3 to the 3rd power. That's 3 times 3 times 3. So let's see, that's 9. And then 9 times 3 is 27. So I'm going to have 27 minus 7. And that's going to be, that's 20. So I'll write 20 down below. I'm going to rewrite my 12 and my 28 just so that I can keep everything organized. And then I'm going to drop down the addition symbol there, the subtraction symbol there, and the equal sign there. So now I'm left with 28 plus 12 minus 20. What does that equal? All right, so I have addition and subtraction. Which comes first? Well, they're equal, aren't they? They're tied for importance, so we have to go from left to right. So we'll start over here to the left, and we'll work our way to the right. Okay, so let's do this. 28 plus 12. Well, that's not an addition fact. Okay, I'm going to go over here real quick. 28 plus 12. I'd encourage you to work on the side as well. Even on paper is fine. 8 plus 2 is 10. Carry the 1. 1 plus 2 plus 1 is 40. Now that makes sense. All right, so I'm going to put 40 underneath that addition problem minus the 20. And I'm 1 step away from the final answer. Let's do it. 40 minus 20 is 20. So 4 times 7 plus 24 divided by 2 minus 3 to the 3rd power minus 7 equals 20. All right, time for you to get more involved here. Let's take a look at this. Look at this. We got parentheses inside of brackets and exponents and multiplication, addition, division. Oh man, it's all here. All right, let's give it a whirl. What do we do first? Yep, we're going to do parentheses and brackets first, right? And so here are the brackets. Here are the parentheses. Parentheses being inside the brackets, sometimes we call them nested parentheses, as if it were sort of like an egg inside of a nest, so to speak. Nested parentheses. We're going to do those first. We're going to go to the innermost set of parentheses and work our way out. So we must do 4 squared divided by 8 first. All right? Now of those two, 4 squared or divided by 8, which of those comes first? Did you say 4 squared? I hope so. Let's see. That's 4 times 4. So let's see, we have 16 divided by 8 inside of this parenthesis. So that's 8. No, it's not. That's 2. There's 2 groups of 8 and 16. 2. I'll drop down the 11. Now we have 11 minus 2 inside of brackets minus 4 times 2 plus 100. All right, on to the next step. What comes next? Well, we still have brackets, don't we? So we got to get rid of those. We got to do everything inside of that first. And that looks to me to be like 11 minus 2, 10, 9. That's 9. And then we have minus 4 times 2 plus 100. Now, let's see. We have subtraction, multiplication, and addition. Between those three operations, which one comes first? You got it. Multiplication comes first, right up here on our chart. Look at that. So we're going to do that first. Okay, let's see here. We have 4 times 2. Let's see, that's 8. So we have 9 minus 8 plus 100. Oh, I see where this is going already. Now we have subtraction and addition. I'm going to have you take over. Finish up this problem, get a final answer, and then we'll compare on the other side. Go ahead. All right. Did you do 9 minus 8 is 1 plus 100 is 101? Is that your final answer, 101? I hope so. So we can say that, let's see here, 11 minus 4 squared divided by 8 minus 4 times 2 plus 100 is equal to 101. All right. All right, let's try one more. Oh my, look at this. I see a unique feature here. Look at this. We got, looks like two exponents in a row. We have an exponent for the 2 inside of parentheses, and then everything inside the parentheses is also going to be squared or taken to the second power. So let's get started. What do we do first? Yep, parentheses first. So let's do it. Now the question is, parentheses first. I see this on the outside of the parentheses. Do I do that first? Well, if you were going to do this squared first, what would you square? What would you go to the second power, the 1 or the 2 to the second power? And if you were to take 2 to the second power, what does that mean? Nope. What you're going to do is get the value of everything inside the parentheses first, and then go to the outside and take it to that exponent. So we have to do 1 plus 2 squared first. So let's go with 2 squared. That's 4 plus 1. Oh, we got 5. Now we have 5 to the second power. Ah, that makes more sense. I'm going to go and drop down everything else in this number sentence. Okay. I think I'm ready for you to take over. Take a look what we have left to do. Go ahead on paper and pencil or somewhere else that you can work, but not in your head. Go ahead and finish up this problem, and then we'll compare our answers on the other side. Go ahead. All right, let's do it. Okay, what comes first? Well, parentheses comes first. I still see parentheses here, don't I? Do you see them? Of course. So 5 to the second power, let's see, that's 5 times 5, 2 5s, and that's 25. So now I have 45 minus 25 plus 5. Do you notice how I keep writing everything down? I keep dropping down things to keep my number sentences all lined up and nice and straight. Do you see that? That's really important in order to stay organized, to make sure you get the right answer. So I'd like you to keep trying to do that, okay? All right, back to the problem. Let me go back and just go ahead and delete some of these lines. There we go. All right, we see subtraction and addition here. So we're going to go ahead and work right to left to right. When everything is equal in importance, we work left to right. So 45 minus 25 comes first. Well, let's see here. If I don't want to do that in my head, I'll go ahead and 45 minus 25. If you can't do it in your head, that's okay. 5 minus 5 is 0, and 4 minus 2 is, it's 20. 20 plus 5 gives me my final answer of 25. So we can say 45 minus 1 plus 2 squared to the second power plus 5 equals 25. All right. Great work today. Today's learning target was, I can use the order of operations to solve multi-step problems. And you're going to continue to practice that today with your practice work. I'm here to help. Ask me questions. Let's work together if you need to. Work hard. Let's do this.